Hey, this is Andy from the Wolfpack at the AT&T fan page. And yes, I have been rocking the Samsung Galaxy Note 2 for almost a week. And I wanted to kind of give you my thoughts on this. Now, this is not going to be a full review. I kind of wanted to tell you, how's the transition been from going from the iPhone 4S to this 5.5-inch screen? It's been different, I'll tell you that. Also, I kind of want to go over some accessories that I'd purchased, although there are not many accessories out there. Everyone has kind of dropped the ball on getting the accessories out for this phone, so it was hard to find, although I was prepared prior to this phone even coming to my house. So, without further ado, let's get started on my initial thoughts on the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. Okay, here we are, and overall, fit in the hand. I mean, you can see where the button's at, where it lays for me. It is perfect for me, the power button. I mean, you just can't ask for a better position, at least for me, for my hand. You know, I've got, fairly large hands. I can get my hand around it pretty good without a problem. As comparison to, like, the iPhone 4S, I mean, you can take and you could set the 4S within the screen of the phone. So yeah, it is what it is. And if you take and even compare it to like the Lumia 900, and even so, then you can take and set that phone within that screen. So overall, the size difference has not been overwhelming. I would say that it's actually been quite positive for me. After a while, it's like you don't even notice it. Texting, getting all my controls, it's been fine. I've had no problems whatsoever. And I'm really happy with the color that I chose. I didn't choose white. I don't know. I really thought in the pictures that the titanium gray looked nice, and it does. It really does. So, that being said, I also did take and I don't know what I got up there. Anyways, I did take and there are no cases. I mean, there was a Casemate Pop case that it was white, and white and gray sides. It just, to me, didn't go with the gray. So that one I was not a fan of. Now, if you had the white Samsung Galaxy Note 2, yeah, I think that would be great with it. The Defender case on OtterBox's site is still on. You can put your email in for them to notify you. And they're sold out on AT&T's site, saying it's coming in 14 days if you order it. That's what it had said initially. So what I did is I actually took and had Ghost Armor put on it at the kiosk in our mall. And I don't know if you can kind of see. Yeah, you can kind of see at the top there, the Ghost Armor. And so far, so good. Haven't had any problems with that. It's adhering pretty well. It's no sticky edges or anything like that. Really clear. There was like a small little area here where it wasn't stuck initially, but as it cured onto the phone, it cured really well. I mean, it's no longer there. You cannot see that anymore. So overall, really happy with applying that. So that being said, I didn't have any cases. I took and I found this on Amazon.com, the Luxmo case. It's for the Galaxy Note or the Galaxy Note 2. And the price on this was too much to pass up. I think with shipping, I paid $6 for this. Is it leather? I don't think so. But it feels like leather. And it works pretty good. I mean, you can take the phone and put it in here fairly easy. And, See, fits really well. And you know, there's barely any movement inside of it when it's on. It has belt loops here. I've been using those just because I don't want it to slip off, and that way it won't work so hard on this either. But otherwise, yeah, that works pretty well. The Luxmo case, if you want to see that again, and that was on Amazon.com, and with shipping it was like $6, so it was pretty cheap. All right, so let's get the phone out here and take a look at the phone and how I've got it set up. So let's turn this thing on, and there you go. I did that on purpose. I wanted you to see that. Isn't that cool? Now you swipe it open, and that's the way I've got my home screen set up. You know, I'm still kind of tinkering with this. I've never had the luxuries of being able to customize a screen like this compared to my iPhone, which is just rows of apps. And so I'm kind of playing with it. This is what I've done so far. I got like a favorite contacts widget here, and I've got where I can play my music widget type thing up there. But that's what I've went with so far, and I really like it. You know, and on my iPhone, I never ever used shutting off the Wi-Fi or shutting off the Bluetooth because it was several more steps to get to it. But with the drop down, I mean, I can shut that off, boom, I'm done, flip it up, and I'm done with it, you know? Or I can come right back to it, turn it on, and I'm good to go, you know? And so, all right, and you know, it's been really nice. So I have saved some battery life. The battery life on this thing has been phenomenal. I got over a day with this, and that was me hammering on it, playing with it all day, setting this all up and things. So that is really impressive. So as you can see, you can flip through the screens. It's really responsive. And whoops, this is a lot harder to do on camera than it is. And there's all the screens. I can add more screens if I want, another screen if I wanted to. At this time I don't add a lot of widgets. You know, those will take up battery life, of course, and I haven't changed the background either. So, you know, I will in time, but right now I'm just trying to get to understanding the use of this phone and such. So let's go over here, and take a look at this. This is cool. Take these, and these are like all my photographs, and you can spin them around in a tile like that. You can change it here, and let's go back. Let's go to another one, and then it's like it's kind of a Star Wars type effect with leading away from you and such. And you know, it's just some nice little things to look at and stuff. It's kind of cool. I don't know, and you can select photos from doing this. You know, hit that one there, and that's not a photo I actually took with the Galaxy Note 2. But overall, you know, it has been buttery smooth, i.e. Project Butter. There's no lag. I haven't had any freeze-ups whatsoever. If there's been a freeze-up, it's actually been the app itself. And Friendcaster, once in a while, Friendcaster just will be non-responsive as far as me being able to open comments and such. And if I just close the app, it closes it up and it's no problem at all. So, Facebook, you know, people are complaining about Facebook on Android. I haven't had any problems with Facebook on Android. So, not sure what the deal is there. As comparison to the, you know, and I'm going to compare everything to the iPhone. I don't think it's any worse than the iPhone app. So, I've been kind of pleased with that. I've been using Chrome browser. I like Chrome browser a lot more. It allows me to have my bookmarks, and I can bring up our page, and I can post stuff, and then you can go over here and you can go to your bookmarks, and And you can see, you know, we got other, we'll go back here. But anyways, so overall, so far, it's been a nice transition. It's been extremely nice. No problems. I'm finding all my apps. You know, you can look down through here. I've downloaded a bunch of apps. There's some of them I just downloaded. You know, the only thing I would say I miss, and that would be in the phone features, would be there's no visual voicemail. I do miss that feature. There are someone said that the AT&T voicemail app would do the same thing. I haven't tried to set that up, and actually I haven't missed it as much as I thought, but it is kind of nice. It was nice on the iPhone and such, but you know, with as much as this phone can do, I'm surprised that it doesn't have visual voicemail. But overall, that's my first impressions of the phone. Size-wise, it's not overwhelming at all. Once again, that is a big that's way overdone. It has not been a problem at all. I'm really liking the size of this phone, especially when I'm going down the road. I have this in a little holder thing in front of me. I can see things so much easier, press things so much easier. It's easier to access the numbers if I needed to call someone. But oh, you know, the other thing I need to touch on is I haven't really used it much. I have used it some. And here we got the S Pen, and your S Pen controls will automatically pop up. I have used it a couple times to point out some things to our admins on our page. It was kind of neat. Overall, through the week, I've been really busy with work, and I haven't really had time to work with the S Pen. This weekend coming up, I plan to play with the S Pen a lot more to learn more of its features and capabilities. But you know, there have been some things I'm like, oh, cool, I can do that, you know. And taking a quick note, someone gives me a phone number, I can just jot it down, because as soon as I take and bring the S Pen out, it brings up a quick note, and you know, I could write, you know, 555-0000 and save that if I wanted to. But you know, I'll get to using the S Pen a lot more as I get used to some of the other features that the phone does, and I can kind of pay attention to that. But I'm going to play with it over the weekend. Overall, the first impressions have been really good. I will have a full thorough review coming up at some point. I will do small little videos up to that point because I want to get to know the phone a little bit better. That way we can go through each of its features really well. But this was just kind of an initial first thoughts. Yeah, maybe a long video here, but I just kind of wanted you to know my first thoughts on the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. Alright, thanks for attending my video. Post your questions down below and let me know anything else you might want to see, or possibly some suggestions for some cases or where to find these cases at, because that would be appreciated as well. Alright, hey, thanks a lot. Bye-bye.